I remember when I was a young Padawan of the arts. Now I'm just a slightly older Padawan. I remember struggling to draw these things we call hands. You're moaning, yes. We all know hands are hard, but we are going to break it down to help you out. Not drawing perfectly is okay. I don't even think it's possible to draw perfectly anyways. Now, this is my way of drawing hands. It may not work for everyone, and that's okay too. Everyone learns differently. Either way, I urge you to do your own homework and develop your own style. Now, let's get down to it. Down to the nitty-gritty. Down and dirty. Check out these lovely hands. We see the palm and the back of the hand. Yeah. Now, there aren't a lot of muscles in your hand. The only ones that should affect your drawing are the pollicis muscles in your thumb and the digiti minimi group on the pinky side. Our fingers have no muscles, actually. We only have nerves, skin, fat, and tendons instead. Now, you have a bunch of bones in that hand of yours. We have the phalanges, singularly called the phalanx. Phalanx. I'm so flattered. We got metacarpals in our hand and metatarsals for our feet. This is where things start to get real crazy. We have the capitate, hamitate, lunate, pisiform, scaphoid, trapezium, trapezoid, and the trichetrium. Now, back to these hands. Our hands are dexterous and flexible, therefore, they move in a variety of ways. The anatomical features will show up with different situations. This varies from individual to individual, depending on muscle and fat mass and the person's occupation. You'll have to rely on stereotypes when drawing characters' hands. For example, a farmer may have squarish fingers and big hands, while a pianist may have slender fingers and wider hands. I begin drawing the hand by drawing a box. This represents the larger mass of the hand, where the metatarsals are housed. Then I draw an outline, like a mint. And when it comes time to add the fingers, I imagine an X-ray over it, and then I plot the joints and whatnot. Then I add in a squished square for the pollicis group, and then a super scientific banana to top it all off. This method works for pretty much every angle that I've come across. Here's a hands-on activity for you. Take your hand or somebody else's and arrange it how you want to draw it. Now, I want you to make sure that you imagine that the shapes I mentioned before are on your hand, and I will help you draw the hand realistically and effectively. When you practice drawing, make sure that you draw what you see, not what you know. You know an idealized apple looks like this, so your first instinct would be to draw that, but that's not very accurate. Instead, practice by drawing real apples as they are. That is the same for drawing anything. Drawing is very much a visual experience. You learn by observation and recording the information in your brain. I'm not saying all this because I think I'm a better artist than anybody. I'm saying these things so that I can help you get to a level in art where you want to be. If I didn't have help from many people along the way, I wouldn't be where I am today. Learn all you can while you can. Practice, try new things, and put yourself out there. Now, I'm going to draw an apple from a picture. And I've sped it up, so this should be a pretty quick process. As I'm drawing, I'm constantly looking back to to the reference for colors and where to place specific markings and whatnot. If you love art, nerd humor, and anatomy, go watch Stan Prokopenko's videos on YouTube, since you're already here. I learned a lot from him, and I still continue to learn from him. He isn't paying me to say this, so you know I'm not kidding you. The link for his channel will be in the description. I gotta hand it to you. You've stuck around this long. I'm gonna give you, it's another hand pun. Dancing phalanges. Yep, well, this got awkward. Anyways, thanks for watching the video, guys. I am still looking for intro and outro ideas, so if you have any that you want to share, you can just share them in the comments. And I'm not going to tell you where the comments are because you already know that. I hope you guys found this information handy. Have a nice day. Make sure to share and like and comment because those things are nice.